Hello and welcome to this short video where I'll be showcasing how both Tableau Next and Slack can power up and can elevate relationship managers' agentic experience. Now, before I go into the demo, a bit of a disclaimer, the data that I'll be showing or will be presented in this demo is entirely fictional and has been created solely for demonstration purposes. It does not reflect any real individuals, companies, or actual business performance. Any resemblance to real data is purely coincidental. And with that, let's go on to the demo. So what I want to showcase today here is how a relationship manager who uses Slack day in, day out can leverage the power of Tableau Next and the semantic model within the Tableau Next to be able to bring data from anywhere, not just the CRM, so you can activate all that enterprise data through your semantic model with zero copy architecture to deliver those sort of real insights in the work of flow. So in this scenario, I'm going to go into my Slack and I'm actually working as Jennifer, the head of RMs. And you'll notice in here straight away as I log into my Slack, I can see that there is a notification in one of the channels, which is RM sales deals. The second that I go on to the channel, I can quickly see here that I can embed all those sort of Tableau Next metrics, which is powered by Data 360, and it showcases, as I mentioned earlier, real life data without even having to move that data to your CRM or to the Data 360. Now, the beauty about these sort of metrics, as you can see here, is in the bottom, it has all the generated insights or insights that tells you or describes what's happening with this sort of metric. But also, if I look within my canvas in here, I can see you can actually embed the dashboard. You can see here RM homepage insights. I can actually embed the dashboard in here, and I can access that dashboard right from within my Slack. But I also can go and embed all the different metrics from a relationship manager point of view, metrics that matters to me the most. And again, the key difference in here is all those sort of metrics are real-time metrics. It's not a snapshot, it's not a copy. It's literally real-time metrics that you can go and click through. You can open these sort of metrics. Or what I'm going to do now in here is I'm going to click on Ask Agentforce. They can see in the bottom of the card or the metric card, I'm going to click on Ask Agentforce, and I'm going to now converse with my data. So look what we're doing now in here. We're leveraging Agentforce and Tableau Next semantic model through bringing all the data into our Data 360, and the consumption of it or the engagement layer is going to be through Slack. So let's start in here and let me type in my first question, which in this scenario, I'm going to be asking Agentforce, can you help me prioritize which clients I should focus on? Because again, if you remember through the story, I got notified that my AUM has been declining. So I wanted to look at how do I build or how do I achieve or reach the target of my assets under management. And for that, I'm going to ask my Tableau Next Agentforce or concierge service to be able to help me prioritize my customers or my clients. And you can see here straight away, my Agentforce responds back with there's 203 clients, and these are the ones that you need to go and prioritize. So I can see, for instance, Carrie Rand is looking for a product called Student Saver. And I can also look at recommended action that we need to get. We need to send Carrie an email. And I can also look at the prediction that gives me a likelihood to buy score of 89. Same with Robert Wiz. Robert Wiz in here is looking for an education loan. And I can see again the recommended action to send an email. Now, the beauty about this is if you look in the bottom where it says the sources, you'll notice that all that data or the response to my question is coming from a semantic model, which is the contextual trusted layer that sits on top of my Data 360. And again, could be capturing all the data that is coming from anywhere through your enterprise through our zero copy architecture. Now let's go and follow up with a second question. And let's go and say, can you help me analyze Robert Wee's profile? So let's say I wanted to focus on Robert Wee's because he is one of the clients that I need to go and prioritize. I wanted to maybe understand a little bit more about his profile. So again, what I'm doing in here is I'm asking that question. Behind the scene, Tableau Next Agent Force or Concierge is going to go to the semantic model and it's going to query the question that I just asked, and it's going to come back with a response. Now, the response that I see in here, again, coming from our semantic model, you notice it kind of like shows me what are all the different 6 products and also giving me the recommendation, probably what time should we go and reach out to these clients. For example, if I want to focus on mortgage, then we're better off calling him in the morning. I can see that there is a very low attrition risk score if we talk about this mortgage, this product, and what is the recommended action is to attach to promo X campaign. But the bit that I want to focus on is the education loan. So if you look in here, it's saying for education loan, the best time to reach out to Robert is after 6. Again, there's a very low attrition risk with this customer or with this client. And I can also look at what's the best recommended action, which is to send an email. So you notice in here the whole beauty about Slack, Tableau Next, as well as Agent Force is we've created all that sort of unified sort of a flow, and we're embedding that sort of experience for the RM to be able to leverage all that power through predictive AI, through Gen AI, and throughout my Slack channels. So hopefully you enjoyed this demo. Stay tuned.